Hello, this is Eric Niederlehner with Trusted Elder Law and Asset Protection, an elder law and estate planning law firm based in Pensacola, Florida. I'm licensed to practice law in both the state of Florida and Alabama and can serve clients across both states. Today, I want to talk to you about Medicaid planning and one of the techniques that we use as an elder law attorney to get assets out of the Medicaid applicant's name and into their loved one's name or whoever they designate so they can qualify for Medicaid. And that tool is called a personal service contract. And what that is uh, a Medicaid applicant can't just give away their money and say, hey, I don't have any, I qualify for Medicaid, because Medicaid looks back 5 years from whenever they apply to see if there's been any gifts made. If there's been gifts made, they add up all the gifts and then divide the average cost of a nursing home into the gifts, whatever that divides into. That's the number of months that the applicant has to pay out of pocket before Medicaid would start picking up the nursing home tab. So one way that we avoid doing a gift is the personal service contract. And that's where the Medicaid applicant contracts with their loved ones typically to provide personal services. And since the Medicaid applicant is getting something in exchange for their money, the personal services, it's not a gift because they're actually buying the personal services. So what we have to do is look at an actuary chart, and it will tell us, the life expectancy of the Medicaid applicant based on their gender and age. And then we have to figure out how many hours a week the service providers or loved ones will be providing services to the Medicaid applicant, and then come up with a pay rate for those services. So we multiply the number of hours that the providers will be providing services by their pay rate, and then multiply by 52, which is 52 weeks out of the year, and then multiply by whatever the actuary chart says the life expectancy is of the Medicaid applicant. And whatever that total number is, that's the amount of money that we can move from the Medicaid applicant to the service providers, and therefore use up the applicant's funds that are over $2,000 and qualify them for Medicaid. Now, one drawback to the personal service contract is that the money that the service providers, the loved ones, receive from the Medicaid applicant is income. And they're supposed to claim that on their tax returns. So they could have, a sizable income tax owed for that year that they receive the money from the personal service contract. So that's something to weigh when considering using a personal service contract to qualify a Medicaid applicant. But if you're interested, or a loved one of yours is interested in learning more about Medicaid planning and the personal service contract, or the other techniques that that are used to qualify an individual for Medicaid, give me a call. I can be reached locally in Pensacola at 850-607-2222, or the toll-free number for the firm is 855 Elder Firm, and I can be found on the web at trustedelderlaw.com. So get in contact with me. We can surely help, and I look forward to hearing from you and seeing what we can do for you.